Several important defense enterprises in Russia have been hit at once by Ukraine. Attacks on January the 13th on the most important military-industrial complex facilities were recorded on the territory of the Russian Federation and in several populated areas at once. Kazan, Bryansk, Tula, Saratov and also Engels, the head of the Center for Countering Disinformation under the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine, Andriy Kovalenko, emphasized in his Telegram account. The targets are in Engels, Saratov, Kazan, Bryansk, Tula, including factories producing components and substances for weapons, oil refineries, oil depots, warehouses and Russian air defense, the analyst noted. Thus, among other things, there is a direct hit on the Kazan plant, Orgsyntez, which is of great importance for the Russian military-industrial complex. The mentioned enterprise produces materials used in the creation of military equipment as well as various weapons and components. Saratov, the leaky Russian air defense continues to miss strikes on strategic objects of the Russian economy, oil refineries, oil depots, factories producing components for weapons, everything without which the Russian army will not be able to fight intensively, Kovalenko wrote. In addition, the head of the Central Dispatch Center mentioned the arrivals at the Bryansk chemical plant, production of gunpowder, explosives and components for rocket fuel, as well as the Kremny enterprise, production of microelectronics for missile systems. He added a video of a fire at one of Russia's strategic enterprises to his post. A chemical plant in Russia's Bryansk Oblast was allegedly damaged in an aerial attack, Russian media reported. Regional Governor Alexander Bogomaz reported that Russian air defense units were repelling a drone attack over Bryansk Oblast. Later in the evening, the Astra Telegram news channel reported that the Bryansk chemical plant had been hit, possibly by a long-range ATACMS missile, and posted footage showing explosions at the site. The Bryansk chemical plant produces gunpowder and explosives, according to Andriy Kovalenko, head of Ukraine's Counter-Disinformation Center. It is important for the production of artillery, ammunition and missiles for the Russian army, Kovalenko said in a Telegram post after the alleged attack. This enterprise is one of the key elements of the Russian military industry. The plant was reportedly damaged in a previous attack in November. Kovalenko also said on January the 13th that explosions had occurred at the Kremny L microelectronics plant in Bryansk, though Russian sources have not reported an attack on that site, and the Kyiv Independent could not verify the claim. Kremny L was previously targeted in attacks in October 2024 and August 2023. The plant produces components widely used in Russian defense production, including for Pantsir air defense systems and Iskander missile systems.
Russian troops have entered Ukraine's northern Sumy region as part of their ongoing campaign in an attempt to encircle the Ukrainian bridgehead in Russia's border Kursk region, a U.S. Institute for Study of War has reported. The ISW referred to geolocated footage from January 10, saying that Russian units crossed the international border and advanced west of Zhuravka, located north of Sumy city along the border. The video from the 67th Mechanized Infantry Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces shows attacks on Russian infantry. The ISW claims that the footage was filmed on the Ukrainian side of the border northwest of the village of Zhuravka. The ISW cited an unnamed military blogger who claimed that the Russian troops entered Ukraine's Sumy region to bypass Nikolaevo-Dorino, situated to the southeast of Sudza town in Kursk region. According to the same blogger, Russian forces advanced into northern Sumy region near Prokody, northeast of Sumy city. However, the ISW has not yet been able to verify the blogger's claim. Ukraine launched large-scale incursion into Russia's Kursk region in early August, capturing swathes of lands in the border region. Last week, Ukraine resumed attacks on Kursk and claimed capturing 3 more districts in Kursk. Russia has been seeking to regain control over the region, with some researchers suggesting that Moscow had taken back around 40% of lost territories in Kursk. Meanwhile, Ukrainian media reported on Monday that a Russian soldier who was involved in the killing of Ukrainian hostages has been captured on Kursk region.